Wolf, it's Moody. I think we really need to start learning about democratic socialism.
Yeah.
What do you think about me going to Denmark?
All right, Moody, just you do you. Go ahead.
Okay. You got a toothbrush? We're going to Copenhagen.
Velkommen til Danmark.
Democrat Bernie Sanders points to Denmark as a model for what he wants to see the United States be more like.
I think we should look to countries like Denmark, like Sweden, and Norway, and learn from what they have accomplished for their working people.
The Danes we've talked to appreciate all the attention on the presidential debate stage, but some of them are a little concerned that Bernie Sanders is not necessarily getting their system exactly right.
The major political parties on the center-left and the center-right would oppose many of the proposals of Bernie Sanders on the regulatory side as being too leftist.
The Danish pay some of the highest taxes in the world, but in return they have access to childcare, healthcare, and free education through college.
In Denmark, we're actually getting paid to study. I'm becoming a doctor and it's for free, so that's quite cool.
Every Danish citizen has the right to have the treatment for free, but we have some prioritizing and we don't have an endless budget.
Top marginal tax in Denmark is 59% of your income. So we are paying quite a bit for the services we are getting. So it's not for free. I do believe that the size of the government, in terms of how much taxes we have to pay, means that it's putting brakes on economic growth. I think that is clearly the case.
How do you feel about handing more than half of your paycheck over to the government?
Well, quite furious on a personal level.
Bernie Sanders is all over the news in Denmark. I can't tell what they think because I can't read Danish.
When we see, for instance, that Bernie Sanders is mentioning Denmark so often as he does, it's of course something that makes news in Denmark because it's a nice compliment that he believes that it would be a good thing to take some of the best things from the Danish society and transform into some sort of American welfare system. American politics is really popular in Denmark, and it basically is in the news every day more or less. You guys do quite a good show.
The Danish Prime Minister recently responded to Sanders to say, hey, we're a market-based economy. We just have a really strong safety net and really high taxes.
There is this idea that we are a heavily regulated society with a closed economy. The opposite is true.
Denmark has a lower corporate income tax than the US. We don't have a government-regulated minimum wages in Denmark. If you want to work for less than $15, as Bernie Sanders suggests, you can easily do that in Denmark.
In the United States, McDonald's is used in the debate over minimum wage. In Denmark, there is no minimum wage. But because of union negotiations, people who work at McDonald's here make almost $20 an hour. And even though things are very costly in Denmark, this Big Mac costs less than in the United States when compared to the nation's purchasing power. Go figure.
We have a society where the individual is perhaps freer in almost any other society because the government is securing the social contract so comprehensively. If you want to see the American dream for real, go to Denmark.